All right. Hello and welcome to the video. My name is Wade Daniel Smith, and this is another video with a similar. The second half of it is the same thing, but a similar hidden move in the Megami patch. And this one's actually more like the patch itself is drawn. I didn't even have to think very hard about this one. All right. So remember, in the Megami patch, she has the closed fist up in a hammer fist preparatory position like this, and she has the open fist down by her side. Now imagine, how do people get in a fight in the first place in most arguments? And imagine it's not a psychopath or a rapist or something. Imagine it's a barroom brawl or some stupidity. What happens? Two people get up in front of their face and start jawing at one another from about 6 inches away from one another. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know? Well, so, as soon as it becomes evident that the other guy's about to cold cock you, your open handed technique is going to be to grab the other guy by the nuts, and the closed hand technique is and pull up and toward yourself. And the closed hand technique is again going to be the hammer fist to the bridge of the nose, the temple, or the jaw. And that's almost exactly how she has her hand down by her side, ready to grab the guy by the groin and just smack him in the nose or temple or jaw like that. And that's exactly how the Megami is drawn. That's even less convoluted than the pressure point version that I showed in the previous video. And so, of course, we know that there are groin grabs in Isshinryu Karate, but it's kind of hilarious that the patch has literally got the girl doing a groin grab on her male attacker and nailing him across the face with a hammer fist. Um, and that's just as devastating of a different kind. And of course, we also know that the groin grab can be a throw in our katas. We have several katas in Isshinryu that involve a groin grab as part of a pick and throw over your shoulder or something like that. And then when you demonstrate on somebody, of course, you grab them by the belt knot or something like that. Although you showed it would be a groin grab, but you didn't grab them by the belt to demonstrate the throw. But in a fight, a real life or death fight, you're going to grab the man by the groin and just pick him up by his nuts, literally, and throw him like that. Um, so that one is definitely directly drawn into the patch. So you can like grab them by the nuts, hammer fist them, then pick them up and throw them, and then maybe stomp kick them to finish them off there. So that's your Megami technique. Um, and so that's the second hidden Megami technique that I just pointed out that it's an open hand technique and a closed hand technique in one, and it's a finishing move. It's going to drop your opponent in one strike or two strikes at most. So there you go. That's kind of stuff that Avicula was probably thinking about as he designed that patch.